excuse the papers just so I don't forget my questions. This week, after having a week off, the boys have still been put through the paces. Do you feel we should have cut back and maybe had an extra couple of days off?
I don't know about that. I know a couple of players probably would want to, but...
Coxey.
Yeah, that's the odd one. Hey, listen, we worked hard, but we had a couple of days off in between some tough sessions. You know, I think everybody knows that we need to work hard at this time of the year, and I think we've been pretty fair with time off and amount of work that we get done.
Yep.
You might disagree with me.
No, we agree.
Can I just look at the pictures that you've drawn first?
Do you feel it was beneficial and good for the boys to train with the Roosters last week?
Yeah, it was. It's always good to train with and against people who are in your sport. It gives you another idea. I think you'll admit there's some great athletes. You know, there's some terrific players, but it also gives you a sense of there's not a whole lot of difference between us. You know, and I think most of you at training sort of were impressed by them, but also impressed by ourselves. We did some things with them and against them that were pretty good ourselves.
Yep.
And I don't know, I think we get a bit of faith in ourselves and a bit of confidence when we do those sort of exercises. And hey, listen, they were a good team and some good young athletes, but we're a team of good young athletes as well as a few old heads as well.
Yep. Obviously, looking to a Friday night up against Wakefield. Obviously, your brother's the head coach. Do you feel that'll bring a bit of extra spice to the game, wanting to get one over on him?
Not really. No is the answer there, Clarky. No. Listen, he's my brother, and you know I've got a lot of. I love him, and I owe him a lot in my career. I've worked with him a few times, and all that sort of stuff. Not enough for me to get my team to play down for
just to beat.
Just to overpay him back. But also, my job is to help you guys be prepared to win against whoever you're about to play, despite who the coach is. You know, and it makes no difference to me who the coach would be. And I don't think you haven't heard it mentioned this week about. That it means any more to me this week than it would any other week.
No, I had got asked the question the same, that's why over there, and I said, no, it's not being mentioned, so I had a feeling that was coming. Have you been pleased with how the boys have gone this week? Yeah,
pretty good. Only one or two haven't trained this week, and or done every session. It's given a few people a chance to get over a couple of bangs and bumps that they've had in the last couple of weeks, and you've had a little bit of that yourself, and it gave you a chance to, not rest. I know you've been working hard, but not do some of the things that aggravate some of the issues that each one of you have at different stages. So, but it's been a good week. I think everybody's switched, and I think you've switched on and pretty sharp. And today's session was really good, and I think we've been building up nicely for it. So, hopefully that'll translate into a good performance come Friday.
Do you feel the team's looking strong now? A few of the injured boys are starting to come back into full training.
Yeah, I certainly think we've got more depth this year. I think you see, and there's competition for places, and there's some young guys who are waiting their chance, and who are ready to go at the moment, that wouldn't let us down at the moment. But because the team's been playing all right, it's hard for those young boys to get a shot of it. But on top of that, we've got Stefan returning this week to play in the reserves against Hull FC. We've got Mitchell Dodds playing his first game for the club in reserves. We've got Ben Evans returning after a long injury, and that gives us more depth. We lose one in Benny Westwood, who gets his ankle cleaned out, and he'll probably miss a month or so. But
it being bent in maybe a week, he'll be back. Maybe a week from now.
You're right. Super Benny Westwood's probably going to turn it around in 2 weeks. But it's going to give us more competition and depth.
Just looking on Friday night with the change of atmosphere, do you think it'll be a good show with the new light, trying the new lights out and stuff? Do you think it'll be something different for the fans?
Yeah, we're excited about the players and staff. We're talking about it in the coaching office this morning. Lee you know, Bria said, "Oh, I can't wait for Friday night, and it's going to be a great atmosphere." The fact that we've had a 12-day turnaround as well, you know, we've missed a week of footy in some ways, you know, a week of rugby. But yeah, I think the stuff that we're doing off the field and trying to engage the fans and bringing them part of it and making them important adds to, you know, our day, doesn't it? You know, it's about performing, but you tend to perform when there's a better atmosphere, and the better atmosphere we can build, the better we're going to play. So yeah, it's exciting.
And a question that's not on the paper that bumped into Deck on the way out, and I told him I was interviewing you, and he says he feels he's due a chance. When are you going to give him it?
Yeah, well, fair call. He's been training well. He's had a great pre-season and off-season, and when that chance comes, yeah. But at the moment, it's hard to argue with Kurt and Chrissy at halfbacks combination. They've been great, and you know, at some stage, Deck will certainly get a chance. He needs to get over there and do some good stuff in reserve grade. But who else have you got lined up to ask me all the tough questions?
That's the one. Sorry, Deck, you're in the reserves. I tried, mate. But wraps it up.